Hey everyone, it's Carey. I came across something this morning I wanted to share with you because I think it's critical to AML, collecting information, documentation standards, specifically around PEPs. So if you look up here, they're talking about Microsoft and something very specific within Microsoft that helped to identify, take down a PEP, this Pakistan Prime Minister. So if you read this article, and I want to go through, you've got a couple things I want to highlight. And this is the nuance, the detail. If you look at this, they're talking about when this was signed, and then they're talking about when this font was used. And so that helped them identify that it was falsification of a document. This was specific to the ownership of the Prime Minister of 4 real estate investments. So, why is that important? Number one, it's all related to beneficial ownership, okay? Number two, if people don't want to share their beneficial ownership information, that may be suspect. There may be a reason. And number three, and this is something I really want to point out to everyone. No one is expecting that the people on the front line of a bank and that the average AML analyst is going to be able to detect that this font was not available until 2007, and that this was signed in 2006. That's an excuse that most banks typically go to. You're expecting us to do all the investigation. That is not the point. The point is that you collected the information so that you have context if transactions seem to be suspicious. Then you go investigate. That goes to an investigations. And so that's really the point I want everybody to take away. If you hadn't gathered any of this information, it's impossible to then go back. Not impossible, it's harder to go back and then collect the information. The purpose is to collect the information first to give context around the customer, and then if there's suspicious activity, if there's things that are abnormal from anticipated transactions, then you have information, you have context to then go and investigate. So I wanted to share that with everyone. I hope it's helpful, and I look forward to sharing more soon.